Thank you very much. I need to show this slide because everybody knows Singapore, everybody knows Bali, but they don't know Jakarta or even Bandung. Now this is the Jawa Islands. Sorry. This is Jawa Islands, and Bandung just a little bit here, above Jakarta. It's travel around 3 hours from Jakarta to the south part of West Java Island. So ITB is there, and it's a little bit history of ITB. We were established in 1920, at the time, the colonial time of the Dutch. So the name is Bandung Technical Hogeschool. And actually ITB has been contributed to 2 presidents of Indonesia. So the first president, Sukarno, was ITB graduated in 1926. And then during the Second World War, ITB was named as Bandung Kogyo Daigaku. And then the names of ITB itself was found in 1959. So now ITB become one of the so-called the autonomous university in Indonesia. This is the faculties. We have 12 faculties ranking all of the science, engineering. Of course, we have Faculty of Art and Design, including Fine Arts, Sculptures, and School of Business Management. And the red colors actually representing the faculty related to engineering and science, whereas the blue color is the Natural Sciences and others, like School of Business Management and School of Faculty of Art and Design. Now, this is how good ITB in the ranking. We are doing very good. If you look at the number is going up all the years. So 2008 we were 2008 we were 80, but now we are 106. So I think ITB have to think about it, not to bigger the numbers every year. This is the potential of Indonesian case. So we have 1.2 million of high school students graduated every year. You can imagine 1.2 million high school graduates. I think Singapore's population size is only 5 million. So you can imagine this is the one that need to be enters universities, and our capacity is only 0.3 million for public, and in Indonesia we have only 61 public university, but if we calculate with all private university, then it counted to more than 3,000 universities. So private university only can accommodate 0.2 million. So this is the 1:3 ratio university capacity to high school graduates. So that's why make the Indonesia is very interesting, attractive for foreign university to open a campus, because a lot of students need to enter university. For students who having a very good economic backgrounds, they go outside the countries if they do not accept it in the best university in the country. So in case of ITB, our intake is 3,000 students for undergraduates, and the applicant is 50,000. So it's very tough selection process through national process. So successful applicants, 1 out of 15 to 20. And this is the final structure. So we got funding from governments, from students, and also from the cooperation with industries, government institutions, foreign institutions, accounted to 40% of our budget rely on this. Now then, so if we talk about the challenge of higher education in Indonesia in response to the global mobility, I can say that this is the situation. Of course, best students want to go to the best universities. I read in the Time magazine 2 or 3 years ago, even in Japan, best students in Japan, for example, from even Kyoto or Tokyo University, they would like to go abroad, to US or to Europe, for example. Of course, in our case, best students want to study abroad. Yeah. And universities expand their operation across the borders. For example, UK universities, Australian universities, they open branches in Kuala Lumpur or in Singapore. In the case of Japan, I think they don't open the branch, but they have many satellite offices. For example, in my university, we have satellite offices of Tohoku University, TUT University, Hiroshima University, Kanazawa University, Japanese university. They are very aggressive. Yeah. So, what is the consequences? In terms of student mobility, for example, what is the motivation of the student to go mobile? Yeah? Of course, looking for a better quality of education, for the first one. So this is the best graduate will move to a much better university, leaving the old university lack of the source for better master PhD students, leaving the university to reach the goal of becoming good or research university. In the case of ITB, our best students, they go abroad. And master level or PhD programs leave a weaker quality of students. So that is always the case. Yeah? So they are looking for experience to enrich something or the best to be able to work anywhere in the world, just like presented by the previous presenters, to increase the cultural question, for example. Yeah? From internship, field work, lab work, or whatever. Yeah? So, second consequences, our university will be a feeder for foreign university. This is the case in Indonesia. And this is just a logic thing. Yeah, we cannot complain. Yeah, we have to face it. Our students will be a target market of foreign university. Foreign university could be operated in Indonesia. This is according to our law that foreign university could be operated in Indonesia with or without partnership with local university. Now, what kind of mobility that we could or should be developed? Of course, if you look at the outbound mobility, the first one for the degree program, the plus ones or the positive aspect is that the best student will get best education from best world-class university. If ITB would like to, for example, asking for joint degree or double degree with MIT, they don't want it. Yeah, they said, okay, if you have a good student, just send that to us and we'll be educated them with very good quality of education. They don't need it. That's kind of problem. Yeah. So we have best graduates. They can accept it in any university, best university in the world. But the negative aspect is our university will lose opportunity to get best potential students for master and PhD program, just like I mentioned earlier. For non-degree, the positive point is our student will get overseas experience, but the obstacle is no resources from our university and students to do an active mobility. Yeah. So this is the case of ITB or Indonesia in general, ITB in specific thing. Now, inbound mobility. Now, degree. If you would like to invite foreign students to come to study, just like Japan has the problem, has program G30 program, would like to double the numbers of foreign students nationwide, yeah, to up to 300,000 in the year of 2020 or something. Yeah, the government put a lot of money. They can invite many students by G30 or whatever, the COE project or whatever. So many projects. Yeah, but in our case, not enough resources, scholarship funding to invite best students from foreign countries. Yeah, is our university ready to do this? Language barrier, for example, incentive system for the professors. In ITB, we have a rule that in one class, if there is foreigners, then the professors should be delivered the course in English. But it's very difficult in reality, because some professors think that, why should I prepare everything in English, while my salary is in rupiah? If the salary is in dollar, then I wouldn't mind to do that. Yeah. So this is always the case. Yeah. Is our government would support this simplification of paperwork at the Ministry of Education, for example. If someone from outside the countries would like to study in Indonesia, they need permission from our Ministry of Education. That's a lot of paperwork. So we in international office, pushed by the government or pushed by the university to increase our numbers of foreign students. But then we don't have any resources. So I simply said that the job of international office is very big. We have a great job with no power. Yeah. So it's a very difficult situation. So for non-degree program, can our university create good program? Yeah. People, students would like to come to ITB, for example, to attend 1 semester, 2 semesters. But then when they ask what is subject available in English, then it's going to be very difficult for me in the international office to supply this kind of information. Yeah. How can our university take benefit from this program? What about language barriers? Simply from this point, I think that the program such as double degree program, that is somehow can increase our quality. Yeah, because then we can also prevent from for our best students to go out, because then, hey, you can still stay in ITB, and then second year you can go to any universities in the world, which is best university. So that is one reason why double degree program is very strategic for university like ITB, like us. And the second one, for the non-degree programs, we think that a program like summer course or tropical camp or whatever can be created by our office, international office, to attract students to come to ITB, not to join the class. Of course, in some cases we can provide a class, taught in English, for example. Yeah, of course, it's not still not many of them, but creating a special program, and we call it tropical camp or whatever, that will be much easier for us because everything designed carefully, everything designed in English. Then it will be convenient for our partner to send a student for a short period of time. So I think these two programs in some way will create an equal balance of the exchange. Because at the moment, I think this is the case for university like ITB, that the flow of students go mobile is, in the direction of from ITB to outside ITB. They want to live. Yeah. If the professor stays, cannot move here, but then the professor outside from country, they move to ITB. So I think this is the case of the intermediate universities. Yeah. Yeah. Because, for example, if our professor has a very great reputation internationally, then they will be invited to go anywhere in the world. So the mobility of the professor will increase. Yeah. But in our case, of course, some 300 professors every year from ITB, they go mobile, and we receive almost the same number of professors coming into ITB, 350. Yeah. But students still, more students go abroad to study, and less students come to ITB to study. So that is the case. So I think double degree program and summer program, there's a two activities that can make the mobility is equal. So I'd like to show this is the example of our double degree program. This is also the inbound and outbound mobility in ITB. In total, we have more than 20 double degree programs. With Japanese university, we have, for example, with TUS, Tokyo University of Science. It has been 3 years from School of Business Management. We sent 12 students and we received 4 students from TUS. This is with Groningens, 15 students to ITB. It is every year, actually, 15 to 20 students go to Groningens. But still, we only receive 1 student at the moment. So it is not balanced. With Keio, Kobe, Sumeikan, Grips, Maguchi, Miyazaki University, this year we received in total 11 students. That is our double degree program at the area of urban planning and development. So this is School of Electrical Engineering with, again, Groningen, TU Delft, Flattrop University. This is with Taiwan. And Petroleum Geoscience, Kyoto University with Malaysia, Karlsruhe University, with France University. And this is with France University. It is supported by our government. So during the last 2 years, we sent 21 ITB students for the degree of PhD and master level. And this is summer, the example of summer camp. Yeah, we call it summer camp or tropical camps. And 6 students of school. This is one example. 6 students of School of Architecture, together with 6 students of architecture from Florida University. They went to Sawah Lunto. It's a city in West Sumatra. They make the city become a kind of studio, so they present in front of the city managers, and then also they go to several lakes in West Sumatra just for excursion or cultural experience. So it's the blend between academic and cultural activities. Yeah, and it's for the complete information about Tropical Camp ITB, you can visit this website. So this full example of our summer course. Thank you very much for your kind attention.